First trip to Batleys Pond for a while. First fish, tench. So here we're at Batleys Pond. I haven't done my introduction. I've so far lost 2 fish and both carp, not set up for them. So I'm now fishing through to a size 14 hook and in response I've had a tench. So yeah, you'll have just seen the big video of the tench at the start. So we'll carry on fishing. Just had another knock, so hopefully it'll be a busy morning. I'm here for my usual ridiculously short time of about an hour. Gorgeous day, but it's going to get too hot soon. Get what I can of the fish. Not a lot of movement on the surface, but as you can see, some tench bubbles coming up there. There's definitely some bigger fish around this end. Stick with the feeder for now. Might swap it over just to a couple of swan shot. Oh, getting a knock on the end. I'll come back soon. It's another lovely rudd that was biting there, little finicky bite. So we're back in after that rudd. Moulding it to hand because by the time I put it on the rod rest I'm getting bites. And they're tiny little ones, so I've got to be ready for them. Obviously the tench are pretty more substantial, but there we go again. Finicky little bite. It was a lovely crucian. So yeah. So crucian back in. I mean, I've been fishing for 15 minutes and there's another bite. Listen to the people opposite. If you guarantee yourself for every time you went fishing, I might get the wife out more. Then seeing all the flies, I probably wouldn't. Right, hopefully we get another few bites. Still got a good 30 minutes left. I just tried the wagon mag. And there's loads of fish on the surface, but hitting them is just not happening. So I've gone back to the feeder. It's a little bit more reliable for actually my old slow reflexes making contact. Last 10 minutes now. The sun's come out a few minutes ago, really bright, and that definitely slowed things down. I was getting bites on the wag, so I might try it again. Don't know. Problem was hitting them. I might fish the wag really deep, but with no shot on. Let the hook drift through, and those maggots that make it through, something at the bottom might be mopping them up. Oh, loads of ideas, no success as yet. Well, I had a crucian, tench, rudd. Not my usual level of success in here. It's such a good pond. I mean, I did lose 2 fish, so maybe I'm being greedy and just doing my maths wrong here. Down to the last few minutes, very short one. I'll probably come back and add another bit to it, just to make it a more interesting length. Time was Saturday, this is Sunday, got the rest of that bait to fish off. I'm here, well, potentially on my own, but my mates John and Alan are here as well, so it's nice to see them. Both also members of Wendy's Beach Hut, sea fishing gear, and sea fishing comments. So is what sea fishing's doing around here, because we're all on a coast pond. Hopefully I'll get some fish soon. I'm just fishing the feeder, no messing about. See what happens. Don't know if you can make it out in the middle. There's a big ghosty cruising around that a few minutes ago was attached to my line, and yeah, fish 1, fill 0. Set up again. Back in, and we've got a little perch. Getting a good lesson in how to fish shallow. Fishing a 5 metre pole opposite, and he's only 280 fish or thereabouts now. Doing brilliantly. I just got bumped off again. I was trying to take a video of that carp, that ghost carp. It came really close, but yeah, instead my rod got pulled in. Well, tip did. I had to grab hold of it. Wow, look at the colours on that. What beautiful mirror. That's going to be stunning when it's bigger. Right, just in the edge there is that ghosty. That's the end of that tip. It's right in the reeds now. Don't think you can see it. Big though. Must be pushing 10, 11 pounds. So that was interesting. I was getting lots of little bites, tiny little knocks. So I just dragged the feeder a foot, just like that, little knock like that. Dragged the feeder a foot, and then I got a proper bite. Then I got a proper bite from that crucian after I dragged the feeder. So that was, yeah, a little lesson to me. Another nice perch. And another perch. There we go, back in the water. So there we are. That's the small ghostie, and the larger of them caused me so much fun this morning. Hopefully I've spooked them enough that they're not going to be in my swim all the evening. So I did Saturday morning, Sunday morning, Sunday evening. See how we get on. It's really peaceful down here. Sofa's still there. I mean, how many places can you sit on a sofa? Unbelievable. So, change of gear. No maggots. Slightly stronger tip to the rod. 6 pound line through to size 14 hook. Got a feeder on, cage feeder, and it's just got some ground bait in and sweet corn on the hook, a little bit of sweet corn in the bait. I threw some free offerings in a second ago, sweet corn. The fish took them off the top, so I don't know what's going to happen. But fingers crossed I get a fish. I have got mussel with me, fresh mussel. Frozen mussel, sorry, but it's uncooked. People are fishing with cooked mussel here quite often. I'm going to give that a go in a bit. I've been fishing with it successfully, and I'm wondering if the raw stuff will have more flavour to it. It is warm tonight, so there's a lot of fish on the surface, so ledgering might be a bad plan, but I want to give it a go. So I've just had a knock on the sweet corn, then there was a massive swirl. So I don't know what it was. It's probably a chub taking a fly off the surface, but certainly interesting. I've just chopped up some mussel into little pieces. There we're getting little knocks again. This tip isn't as sensitive as the last one. Could be a crucian. Might have to test it in a minute and see. So I struck on one of those little bites. There was nothing there. Sweet corn still whole. I then cast back in. Got a bite straight away. Struck, nothing there. So, oh, what kind of evening is this going to be? There's a lot of fish about. Still hopeful. So, giving up with the corn for now, and trying with a little piece of mussel. I put some mussel in the ground bait. Fresh mussel, well, frozen mussel, but raw mussel, that's what I should say. I'm intrigued as to whether it works, because we sell loads of it at Wendy's Beach Hut, the Kit Kat shop, South Shields. So this is my new wonder bait. I could have a wonderful time. Well, I got a bite straight away on the mussel, but it looked like they were trying to pull some of the larger pieces I'd left in the ground bait through the holes of the cage feeder. So I've chopped it up a bit smaller, and we'll have another go. Yay! So, back out again. This time we've got sweet corn and a little bit of mussel on. I've just had a bite on that, and so I thought I'd try it again. Quite funny, earlier a blackbird flew over the lake and hundreds of fish just spooked because it flew over quite low. There's a lot of fish on the surface still, and I'm fishing on the bottom. Duh. Maybe I've got something wrong here. So there we go with the sweet corn. It's another beautifully scaled mirror. Absolutely gorgeous. Better get it back in. And there we go. Another little perfect miniature fish. That was on a piece of worm. The first crucian of this evening. So we're having some success with little pieces of worm and little pieces of sweet corn. Definitely got fish moved on to where I've been putting the ground bait, so we'll keep going. Some big chubs staring on the surface, mind. Love another of them today, but I'll take what I get. I'm not going fly fishing for them again. Though I do have the fly rod with me, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be strong. For those who've been watching fully on this video, you'll note that the sofa has gone. Taken away by some friends of the owner of the lake. I mean, it was a bit special having a sofa to fish from. Don't know how I feel about it. In a way, I would quite like that bit of comfort. Yeah, I might have to stop videoing each of these little carp because they're coming fast and furious. Got a fair bit of weight to him, those pasty-sized carp. But I think you still need quite a few to get a couple of pounds together. They are solid fish. Just wonder what this pond's going to be like in a couple of years when they've got some size. Wow. Well, we've had a couple more of those little pasty-sized carp. Another one, stunning scales on it, gorgeous mirror. So this is probably the end of the video. It's been 3 sessions over a weekend, so I do get out. I mean, that's nearly 3.5 hours in total. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you have. I'm really hoping to get some sea fishing in next week. I was meant to go yesterday, but went with the kids and they weren't too keen on the flies, so we had to come back. Now I'm getting little nibbles on the end of this rod, so probably more of these pasty carp. If I get anything worthwhile in the next 5 or 10 minutes before I leave, I will bring it onto the video, but otherwise, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a lovely time, and I hope you get out fishing soon. Thank you.